Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Dennis Segundo. Dan hari ini kita balik ke episode 3 dari Breaking Point 2 di F1 2023 ini. Sekarang kemarin tuh terakhir kita di chapter 7 ya, berarti sekarang kita bakal masuk ke chapter 8. Ini udah season baru, berarti tadi sesuai dari yang kemarin kan udah masuk 2003 race pertama. Ini kita masuk season baru. Kita lihat kelanjutan ceritanya nanti bakal kayak gimana ya guys.
Here comes Butler, good pace here down the straight. Into the corner we go. That's a little too late, and he nearly goes off the track on the exit. And is that a lapse in concentration?
I think just a little bit of desperate driving there, Crofty. He's pushing way too hard. I mean, there's nobody else around him at this stage.
Okay, Devon, we're going to have to ease off from the brakes. Brakes don't feel right. Okay, we'll have a look at it, but you're going to see a drop-off in performance, I'm afraid. What? Why? We've asked you to take it easy on the last lap, but pushing has made the issue even worse. So we're just going to have to live with it for now. What are you talking about? Listen, just do what you can, please, Devon. Come on.
Oke guys, ini kayak kita bermain sebagai Devon Butler. Dan kayaknya agak budek nih. Terus parameter objektif kita cuman kita supaya nahan posisi sebaik mungkin aja supaya nggak turun-turun. Oke, terus kalau kalian lihat di sisi kiri itu bonus objektifnya cuma finish ahead of Jackson. Oke guys, sekarang kita berada di peringkat 9, tapi di belakang kita ada Sainz dan Gasly yang sangat cepat. Biar kedua mereka di bawah 1 detik. Dan ini Sainz hampir melakukan gerakan membalap di turn 11. Tapi untuknya kita masih bisa hold off dia dengan baik, jadi kita masih bisa mempertahankan posisi kita. Kita lihat seberapa lama kita bisa menahan Sainz dan Gasly di belakang kita. Oke guys, ini lihat berikutnya, kalian bisa lihat seberapa dekat kita dengan Sainz dan Gasly yang sedang mengejar-kejar kita, tapi untuk kita berhasil menahan mereka walaupun ada sedikit kontak di situ, tapi nggak apa-apa, masih berada di peringkat 9. Oke guys, di track berikutnya lagi tapi masih di bagian track yang sama. Sekarang belakang kita Sainz masih dengan jarak sangat dekat, dia pasti dapat DRS dan bisa dapat deploy DRS-nya. Di sini kita hampir saja menyerah, tapi kita dapat mengambil outside. Dan kita masih bisa berhasil mempertahankan posisi 9 kita walaupun tadi udah kesusul dikit. Dan jaraknya sekarang agak menjauh, mudah-mudahan ini bisa bertahan agak lama ya, jadi kita bisa agak lebih tenang nyetirnya. Sekarang udah di lap terakhir, kita masih berhasil mempertahankan posisi kita posisi 9. Tapi kita nggak bisa apa-apa, nggak bisa ngejar depan kita juga tuh, walaupun udah dekat banget, udah kelihatan sama mata. Masih geget kan main nyusul, tapi kita harus puas. Untuk sementara kita berhasil di finish di posisi 9.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Look, this isn't the first time we've seen Devon Butler go rogue, but the question is, what are Connor Sport going to do about it?
Well, it's really hard, as we've seen so many times before, Crofty, in the past. So hard to control your drivers. In a way, they're their own entity, but on the top of it, they're working for the team, and that's what you want.
Jadi ngeyelnya Devon Butler ini sebenarnya udah dinotis juga ya sama komentatornya nih.
Wanted to make a clean break for this year. This does feel, though, that it's something that they might have had to have dealt with last season.
It's really not what they wanted. A repeat of what happened in the past, and you cannot let it go on. Can't continue. They're just damaging the reputation of the team and their own reputation as well. They have to sort it out. I'm sure they'll be having words.
So it's all changed here in Australia, and as the teams acclimatise to their new standings, so will we.
Now, Devon, you didn't respond to a team order today. In Hungary last season, you said it was a comms issue, but Connor Sport claimed they didn't know what that issue was. So, are they hiding something? What's really going on here?
Look, anything I say is going to be taken out of context. So I'd rather not fuel that kind of speculation. I'll debrief the team, and we'll figure out how we can stop it happening again. That's all there is to it.
Devon, you finished the race with a compromised car today. What was that like for you?
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward, you know. Obviously, it wasn't going as fast as we all wanted it to, but, well, you saw the race. I got the best out of a bad situation. That's just what you have to do sometimes.
Now, some have been saying that you do get preferential treatment because your father funds the team. What do you say to those allegations?
That always strikes me as really odd, like as if the only reason that I'm fast on the track is because my dad funds the team. You know, how is that an explanation? It's ridiculous.
So how do you expect Sport to perform this season based on your performance so far?
I expect us to win the whole thing, Natalie. You know, people talk about Mercedes and Red Bull, but people are in for quite a shock this time around because Sport will be top of the constructors by the end of the season. You mark my words, you heard it here first. Boom!
Thank you so much for your time.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Oke, jadi ini pertanyaannya, jadi throttle zone yang tadi tahun lalu kita ditanyain mau ikut apa enggak, mau join apa enggak, bakal minta filming di garage, di garasinya mereka. Dan pas lagi sambil jalan juga, tapi di tanggal yang sama, itu dia ada, kita harus ngelakuin tes-tes juga gitu loh. Jadi kita bakal ngebolehin apa enggak gitu loh. Oke guys, ini hasil dari jawaban yang waktu itu kita pilih. Ingat nggak pas di episode lalu tuh ada yang kita bakal fokus ke mobil F1 22 atau F1 23. Kita milih both-nya kan, milih dua-duanya. Jadi itu kita kebantu banget. Jadi supaya development-nya tetap jalan terus. Sedangkan kalau di sini ya kita kayak reaksi kita terhadap Devon Butler mau kayak gimana.
You nip this in the bud, Cass. Do you hear me?
Andrea,
Butler, what was that out there today? I will not have a return to last season. We are a team. He cannot be allowed to do just what he wants.
look, just calm down. I have it under control.
Well, this is Devon we're talking about. There is no control. He nearly lost the car, Casper.
But he didn't. You know what it gets like out there. I'm sure there's an explanation.
Or an excuse.
And we'll find out. I'll be racing it at the debrief, okay? So I'll report back to you.
Okay, hang on. Look, I've got to go. I've got Davidoff on the other line.
Of course you have. Enjoy.
Kena marah juga kita dari Andreo, yang notabene dia yang punya tim juga.
Oh, it's a big deal when one of your drivers decides to do their own thing. So I called him out on it at the next team meeting.
And what was Devon's reaction?
Well, he denied the whole thing. Blamed it on a comms fate.
Which I thought was strange. The same thing happened the year before when I was principal, and he gave the exact same excuse.
Yeah?
You wanted to see me?
There he is. You're a difficult man to pin down. Right, I'll cut right to the chase, Devon. Tell me what's happening.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just disregarding team orders. Paddock talks. People are saying you've been distracted, that you're ignoring them completely. Now, my job is to make sure the team works smoothly, like clockwork, so I'm just trying to work out what's going on.
I told you, check the comms.
Yeah, the comms are fine, Devon. We checked. What's going on?
Nothing.
Just cut that out. Show me some respect now.
Okay. I heard the order. All right? You happy?
Why ignore it?
I'm feeling it, Cass. The pressure, paddock gossip these last couple of months.
Oh, come on. You're Devon Butler. You are the paddock gossip.
You've heard what they're saying, right? You've seen what they're writing. Driving on Daddy's money. It's making me second guess myself.
Okay. We can work through that. Start changing the team narrative.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, I'd like you to see someone from the medical team. Just to be sure. I've booked you in for this afternoon.
No, Cass. Look, I've got a race to prep for, okay? I need my head in the game. I'm fine.
I get that. That's fine. But I want you to see them straight after the race. Understood?
Yeah. Fine.
Jadi si Butler disuruh ketemu tim medis.
Just let's go to the race then. Imola, chapter 9. Let's go.
Devon, is everything alright? Fine. Just leave me to it, yeah?
Oke, sekarang di Imola dan primary objective kita cuman finish the race, sama kayak di episode pertama kita waktu di Miami. Jangan-jangan ada event apa lagi nih tengah-tengah. Oke guys, sekarang depan kita ada Oscar Piastri dan Logan Sargent. Kalau kalian lihat tadi Oscar Piastri juga sempat nyusul kita. Dan sekarang menuju turn 17 kita berusaha mengambil outside-nya Sargent, dan karena kita memakai ban soft tires, jadi kita dapat grip yang lebih baik dibandingin Logan Sargent, sehingga kita di exit turn 18 ini berhasil menyusulnya dan naik ke posisi 15. Next up, Oscar Piastri yang baru saja mendapatkan fastest lap. Lagi-lagi guys, Oscar Piastri terhalang oleh Nico Hülkenberg di dalam khasnya. Masuk ke turn 14-15 kita agak nyundul Oscar Piastri, tapi nggak ada damage, jadi masih nggak apa-apa. Di sini kita langsung saja mengambil outside-nya menuju turn berikutnya, dan di sini Oscar berusaha menutup kita tapi kita berhasil menghindar. Hülkenberg juga sama berusaha defense menuju turn 17 sampai kita berhasil menyusulnya dengan soft tires kita ya guys, karena Hülkenberg pakai hard tires pasti lebih pelan. Jadi sekarang kita naik 2 posisi sekaligus menjadi posisi 13. Dan sekaligus di lap ini kita mendapatkan fastest lap menggantikan Oscar Piastri yang tadi dapat fastest lap di lap sebelumnya. Selanjutnya di depan kita ada Valtteri Bottas menuju variante Alta atau yang kita kenal dengan turn 14 dan 15. Di sini Bottas berusaha defense dari inside, tapi kita berhasil mengambil outside-nya dia dan menyelesaikan chicane dengan baik sehingga kita bisa naik ke posisi 13. Selanjutnya depan kita ada Kevin Magnussen, tapi kita dapat DRS di start finish straight yang sebenarnya agak belok ini, jadi kita dapat menyusul dengan mudah naik ke posisi 11. Oke guys, sekarang kita di turn 9 dan 10. Depan kita ada Nick De Vries di posisi 10, dan dia dengan medium tires dan kita soft tires sehingga kita dapat mendapatkan grip yang lebih baik masuk ke turn 11 sehingga kita dapat menyusulnya tadi sebelum menyelesaikan turn 11 dan 12 naik ke posisi 10. Nah kan apa gue bilang, pasti ada event lagi.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, Devon Butler spins. He's out.
Oh, he just misjudges it and clips the curb. What a mess.
Devon Butler, with that move, is out of the race. He won't want to see that too many times. We want to see him out of the car, though. That's good news.
Big relief there, although he does still look a bit unsteady on his feet, Crofty.
Well, thumbs up to the crowd, but I'd imagine after that, he'll be quite shaken.
Hey.
Done, Casper. I'm done.
It's okay. It's okay. It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us. I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. I mean, he was at the height of his career. Yeah, what can you say?
How did you feel?
I was devastated. But, 5 years in F1. Can't argue with that. I mean, most people never even get the chance, so. And I was still one of the best while I was out there. You ask anyone.
How did you feel when Devon left?
How did I feel?
Oh, jadi Butler retire gara-gara kupingnya anjir. Paling ngegantiin Kelly Mayer nih tadi.
But if we are going to hit our targets, we need another driver. A permanent one. And fast.
But we are mid-season. It's impossible.
So, given the circumstances, do you think you can grant us a bit of leeway on the contract?
I have the projections. If Connorsport doesn't reach 5th place in the Constructors this season, the returns simply aren't worth my time. That was always the deal. And it still is.
But with a little extra time, perhaps we...
Stop!
The deal stands. And without Devon driving, there's now little of interest for me beyond the contract. It's just business.
There must be something we can do.
So, legacy is obviously important to you, Davidoff. As a father, I totally get that. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter?
Apa gue bilang pasti Kelly Mayer kan?
Why don't we give the seat to Kelly?
No.
Wait, berarti kalau legacy itu penting,
California will
Kelly Mayer
not
itu
be
anaknya
signed
Davidoff.
to
Kok
Connorsport.
Mayer tapi?
Why not? Just think of the commercial opportunities for the team that signs her. Forget legacy. You'd be making history.
And you'll be giving a phenomenal talent her first break into F1. It's the right thing to do. You know she deserves it.
The daughter who took her mother's name to spite me.
Oh, itu nama ibunya guys. Jadi kayaknya udah cerai nih si Davidoff sama istrinya nih.
Nah, she'll never say yes.
Why don't you leave that to me?
Contract still stands, Ackerman. 5th place, or I'm out next season.
One problem at a time, eh?
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Oke, jadi ceritanya engineer pada bete karena Aiden sama Devon dulunya nggak ada yang bisa dipakai buat tes dan keganggu sama total zone. Kita suruh milih apakah bisa pakai reserve diver si Noah atau enggak.
Andrea?
Have you spoken to her yet?
Yes, we've spoken.
And what did you say?
She'll be around this weekend. She agreed to come and see me.
You mean you haven't asked her yet?
Anjay, nafsu banget Andrea buat nemuin replacement buat Devon.
I'm sure she has an idea, but look, it's not just something you casually ask over the phone, is it?
Why not?
Come on. This is potentially life-changing for her. And the whole family situation needs to be handled with a little, care and respect.
Well, you're the one that knows her. Just make sure she says yes and fast. I'm finding it difficult to keep fielding questions about the future of Connorsport.
Yeah, I read part of that interview. Could almost feel you squirm.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, I'll call you as soon as I know.
Oke, kita masuk chapter 10 dan di sini ternyata kita di Spanish Grand Prix pakai reserve diver atau kayak namanya, kayaknya tadi si Noah itu ya.
I know it's been a mad few weeks, mate, but you've always gone well here, so let's get your head down and see what we can do. Come on.
Oke guys, terus kita sebagai Aiden Jackson, sementara kita di posisi P18. Primary objektif, kita diwajibkan kayak diminta supaya bisa dapetin poin. Dan bonus objektifnya finish in the top 8. Oke, 5 red lights, and away we go. Di sini kita mendapatkan start yang cukup baik, gripnya cukup baik, langsung saja kita menyusul Ocon walaupun ada sedikit kontak. 15, sekarang kita posisi 15, posisi 14, tadi menyusul Zhao, tapi di situ kita ketahan sama pembalap pas nih si Nico Hülkenberg sebelum turn 1, jadi kita di posisi 18. Tadi setelah turn 1 kita langsung naik 3 posisi ke posisi 15 di belakangnya Zhao. Masih di lap 1 menuju turn 5, di sini agak ketahan orang-orang, jadi kita di sini bisa ngambil insight-nya Zhao dan kita berhasil menyusulnya sehingga mereka kita ke posisi 14. Menuju turn 10 kita udah dekat banget sama Logan Sargent dan kita bisa masih bisa di belakangnya dia, tetapi kita mendapatkan grip yang lebih baik karena kita menggunakan soft tires, sedangkan lakukan sampai menggunakan medium tires, sehingga kita naik satu posisi lagi ke posisi 13. Oke, di start finish straight ini kita sudah melakukan overtake kita. Magnussen berusaha defense menuju turn 1, tetapi kita lebih pintar daripada dia sehingga kita bisa mengambil outside-nya dan naik satu posisi lagi ke posisi 12. Sama seperti lap sebelumnya, di sini kita menuju turn 5 dan kita mengambil inside-nya Tsunoda karena dia early break banget. Jadi kita bisa masuk nusuk dari sisi dalamnya sehingga menekan kita posisi 11. Satu posisi lagi sebelum kita mendapatkan minimal 1 poin. Di DRS zone yang pertama ini, walaupun belum ada DRS, tapi kita mendapatkan slipstream yang baik dan kita bisa late break dibandingkan Oscar Piastri sehingga kita bisa menyusulnya pada saat di turn 10 melalui inside-nya dan naik satu posisi lagi posisi 10. Sekarang bisa kita lihat di depan kita Gasly dan Alonso saling beradu posisi dan sepertinya Alonso berhasil mendapatkan posisi 8, sedangkan kita mengambil kesempatan dengan melalui outside Gasly sehingga kita mendapatkan posisi 9 pada saat di turn 2 dengan menyusul Gasly tadi. Next target, Alonso di posisi 8 sebagai bonus objektif kita. Menuju turn 7, di sini Alonso di depan kita tetapi dia berusaha menggunakan outside, tapi kita berhasil menusuknya dari inside sehingga kita berhasil naik ke posisi 8, mengamankan bonus objektif kita kalau kita bisa menahan ini sampai dengan akhir balapan. Oke guys, sekarang depan kita ada Sainz, Hamilton, dan Norris. Di sini kita dapat DRS dan kita serta di poin RS kita mendapatkan fase lap di situ. Di sini kita bingung mau kemana, tapi kita berhasil nyempil di antara Norris dan Hamilton sehingga kita langsung menyusul 3 mobil begitu saja guys. Jadi kita dari posisi 8 langsung naik ke posisi 5 sebelum turn 1. Oke guys, menuju turn 10 di depan kita ada Russell, Leclerc, dan Perez. Menuju turn 10 sini kita mengambil outside-nya Russell tapi tidak bisa, jadi kita melakukan gerakan switchback dan mengambil inside-nya Russell sebelum turns berikutnya dan naik satu posisi ke posisi 4. Oke, menuju turn terakhir sebelum start finish straight, di sini kita mendapatkan DRS dan segera saja kita deploy IRS kita karena kita melawan mobil tercepat di grid saat ini yaitu Red Bull dan kita bisa menyusul Perez sebelum turn 1. Masih agak jauh dari Leclerc, jadi kita menunggu kesempatan berikutnya untuk dapat menyerang Leclerc. Oke, dari tadi Leclerc sama Verstappen balap-balapan guys, seru banget, tapi kayaknya di lap ini Leclerc sudah mulai menyerah, jadi kita mengambil kesempatan yang ada dengan DRS dan IRS sebelum turn 1. Kita masuk ke sisi inside-nya, ada sentuhan sedikit di sana. Nggak sedikit, malah agak banyak, tetapi nggak apa-apa, nggak ada damage dan kita berhasil menyusul Leclerc sehingga kita mendapatkan posisi kedua untuk sementara. Target selanjutnya Verstappen yang ada di posisi 1, tapi kita udah diminta masuk pit nih di lap ini. Kita lihat kita bisa nyusul dia sebelum akhir lap ini atau enggak. Akhir lap 9 kita belum menyusul Verstappen, tapi di sini kita harus masuk pit dan Verstappen untuknya masuk pit juga. Agak-agak nyesot situ, kayaknya agak nggak rata tadi sehingga agak jumping. Kalau kita lebih cepat di pit ini dibandingin Verstappen, bisa jadi kita nyusul dia guys. Cuman kita lihat aja nih, kita bisa lebih cepat apa enggak dibandingin Verstappen di pit lane ini. Oke, perfect turn in. Jadi kita waktunya 2,4 detik ini kurang lebih. Kita bisa lihat Verstappen di belakang kita dan kita masih di belakangnya Verstappen, tapi sekarang udah jauh lebih dekat.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Oke guys, ini kita udah hampir 2 lap dan Verstappen masih di depan kita, cepet banget guys ya, asik. Jadi tadi deket jauh. Tapi di start finish straight ini kita dapat DRS dan kita bisa deploy IRS kita karena masih ada sisa IRS dan Verstappen berusaha defense dengan diam di line-nya saja, tapi kita berhasil menusuk inside dan kita mengambil posisi 1 dari dirinya. Dan ini di lap 14, Verstappen ada di belakang kita dengan jarak yang kurang dari 0,1 detik. Kita berusaha defense ke kanan dan ke kiri sehingga membuat Verstappen tidak bisa menyusul kita. Dan untuk sementara kita masih bertahan di posisi 1. Di 2 lap berikutnya, Verstappen sangat cepat mengajar kita dengan DRS dan IRS-nya saya yakin. Dan kita sudah sempat kesusul, tapi kita lebih late break menuju turn 1 dan menginjak sausage curve itu, tetapi kita berhasil mempertahankan posisi 1 kita lagi. Sehingga sementara kita masih mendapatkan posisi 1 dan fase lap. Oke guys, akhirnya setelah perjuangan panjang di pertandingan ini dan menahan Verstappen, kita berhasil mendapatkan posisi 1 hingga akhir balapan.
So it's Aiden Jackson propping up Sport here today, but the big news off the track is the speculation about this team, whether or not they'll see out the season with their current lineup.
Well, I think they'll have to sign a new driver, Crofty. It's a gamble worth taking.
Well, a mid-season signing would get us all talking, I'm sure, but time will tell.
Well, Connor Sport are in a bit of an odd situation right now. So, just tell me, what is it like for you today?
Yeah, not so long ago my teammate was Devon, and we had a plan sorted out for the rest of the season. Now it's Noah, and for the last couple of races, suddenly nobody's quite sure what the situation is. I've never had to drive in this situation before, so it's all pretty strange, but you do what you can.
Most importantly, how is Devon? And how are you finding it without your teammate?
I honestly never thought I'd say this, but I do miss him. He brought a lot of energy to the team, and it feels odd not to have him around right now. For the record, I'm not saying I like him. He'd never let me hear the end of it, but he's missed at Connor Sport, that's for sure.
Well, there's a lot of talk about what happens if Devon doesn't return. Would Connor Sport be looking for a new driver, do you think?
That sounds like a question for Casper. I know they need to plan for every situation. That's just the nature of the sport, but you know, if those discussions are happening, I'm definitely not involved with that.
Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, Casper, you wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did.
Shoot.
Nothing major, really. To be honest, I just wanted to thank you.
Oh. What for? I'm, just doing my job.
No, it's more than that. Well, I know why you stayed on the team. And, but I won't lie to you, it's not been easy.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah, but you really stepped up. It's good for me to know that I've got someone like you to rely on.
Always.
Yeah. Look, Aiden, I'll warn you, things may not get any easier, at least not for a while, but, well, we've got something in the pipeline, a potential new driver, and a damn good one.
Who is it?
I can't say, not yet. It's a bit of a gamble, but if they agree, we could have something special.
Nice. And, how is Devon?
Fine. I think... I'm not sure. I mean, Davidoff has closed the door on that one, but... Yeah, he tells me Devon is in a good place, though.
Oh, that's good, that's good.
Just keep doing what you're doing, okay? And now, just get out of here.
Of course. I'll catch you later, Casper.
Oke, jadi kayaknya di sini kita punya potensial punya calon driver baru, tapi Devon katanya baik-baik aja. Jadi kita gimana nih? Bakal balikin Devon jadi driver satunya lagi, teammate kita, atau kita bakal sign orang lain lagi? Jawabannya bakal ada di next episode, so jangan lupa buat stay tune dan nonton terus kalau nanti episode barunya udah keluar. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.
Why are you hesitating? You've always dreamt of racing in F1.